know, when we were in Vegas, we actually talked to this man right here about the G1 camera from the Lumix from Panasonic. He's actually got something newer to show us now. So Doug, what do you have in your hand right here?
I have the much awaited GH1.
GH, so the difference is H.
Exactly, and H is for high definition.
Aha, okay. Well, explain a little bit more about that. What
products where a camera that can take movies and movie cameras that can take stills, but there's always been some kind of compromise. Well, that's kind of true until now. Because what the GH1 offers is full ABC HD high-def video. So 1080p at 24 frames a second or 720p at 60 frames a second. And that would be depending on whether you want scenery or action, you would choose what works best. And what's great about ABC HD versus motion JPEG offered by many others, you get better video, better color, about half the data rate. The other great advantage is the networking with television products, Blu-ray players. And so now all of a sudden it's not just a computer high def anymore.
So it's ready to go with all your multimedia
It's
gear.
AV high def.
You know, the big thing, I guess, is like we've seen, as you said, these hybrid products that did both still pictures and motion pictures. It's very new to the world of digital SLR.
Right.
Now, explain maybe a little bit about how that works.
Yeah, the challenge for a conventional SLR is they have a mirror box, right? So what that means is if you're looking through the viewfinder, you're blocking the light from the sensor. So there's some challenges there if you're taking a movie of maintaining autofocus while you're zooming.
Right.
So imagine the challenge of holding your camera, zooming, but if it's not focusing automatically, you have to use your focus ring, so it kind of requires an extra hand.
Right.
What's really unique about the GH1, other than the ability to record high-def video, is the lens it comes with. This is the first HD lens.
Okay.
And you can see here it's 14 to 140, which in 4/3 terminology is a 28 to 280, so full range lens.
All right.
So compared to a camcorder, you get more wide angle. In fact, if you use this optional wide angle lens that's coming out at the same time as the GH1, you can do 14 to 28 millimeter wide angle. So some creative opportunities a camcorder would never offer you.
So there you go, and I mean the fact that it's an SLR and has this mounting system for your lenses means that what you can do with this thing from a video perspective now is limited to what kind of lenses you have, not what the camera has previously built into it.
Right, and I'll show you some video clips to show you some of the creativity where you can put it in program mode, and with this wheel I can have my aperture and shutter vary accordingly. I can shoot in aperture priority mode. And therefore I can change the outlook of the picture. So imagine I had a picture of somebody in front of some cool scenery. I could shoot at f11 or f22, have everything in focus, and then right on the fly, I can roll my aperture down to 2.8, take soft focus on the foreground and the background, and really make that image pop.
So it really makes it more artistic than you can get on a traditional camcorder.
By quite a bit, yeah.
All right.
So much more creative video. What is unique is this lens, and I was touching on it a little bit. And the challenge with being able to autofocus on a conventional SLR is overcome by this camera.
Right.
This camera can continually autofocus. As I zoom from 28, I can zoom all the way on to 280, and it will stay in focus the whole time. That's unique. The other thing that's unique here is the ability, that's unique in movie mode, the other is the ability to continually adjust the aperture. So under conventional cameras, if I was out there shooting and I move from a shadow to a bright area, it might wash out or its steps kind of clunky. This will continuously adjust the aperture, like an iris in a camcorder lens. And it can do this all in silent operation. So these are all great advantages. And don't you want silent operation when one of the other advantages of ABC HD is much better audio quality?
Yeah, definitely with some of the camcorders that you've had before, or cameras, when you start zooming while you're listening to the motion picture, you start hearing the motor kicking in and all that.
So that's the other part of this lens, what makes it unique. And this has a stereo microphone, and because it's ABC HD, not just ABC or MPEG-4, much lower noise levels. You even have a wind cut function in the microphone. And one other cool thing, there's a new optional accessory microphone where you can really get incredible audio.
Yeah, see, now I gotta say, looking at this as an SLR, that microphone on top just looks wrong to me as a traditionalist. But
it's funny, the camera stores are saying, we're gonna put that on display because that makes people go, what the heck is that?
What's going on there?
And then it really ties you into the whole conversation.
There you go. All right, so how much are we looking at for the camera and the various lenses that are available?
The GH1 will be coming in late May. It'll be $18.99. So again, the real value there is in the lens. That's what really sets it apart.
Okay, so that comes with the one lens?
It comes with the 14 to 140.
Okay, good.
The microphone will be available around the same time. It'll be approximately $200. We don't have final pricing on that. The super wide as you know, they're always pretty expensive lenses. I don't have a final price yet, but it'll be up there a little bit, but it'll be
Start
available
saving.
around the same time. Yeah.
There we go. Thank you so much, Doug.
Thanks.